Fasting after the cross isn't really about food, it's about resting from striving, letting go of self effort, and living from what Jesus already finished. But there's more to this, so I decided to make this video as a part 2 to my previous one. So when Jesus said this kind only comes out by prayer and fasting, he wasn't talking about the demon, he was talking about unbelief. In Mark 9, the disciples tried to cast a spirit out of a boy, but they couldn't. And when they asked Jesus why, he said, because of your unbelief. Then he said, this kind only comes out by prayer and fasting. So the real blockage wasn't the spirit in the boy, it was the doubt in the disciples. Jesus was showing them that fasting isn't about gaining more anointing to cast out difficult demons. It's about removing the mindset that resists faith, unbelief. And this is the same pattern we see today. People are still trying to cast out what Jesus already defeated because they believe they're bound. They think they need deliverance or another deliverance session, when what they really need is to be free from unbelief. That's why fasting is so powerful when it's understood through the finished work of Jesus. It's not fasting food or abstaining something to make God move or to make him come closer. It's fasting unbelief so your heart can finally rest in what Jesus already did, what he already finished. Fasting unbelief means silencing every voice that says you still need more freedom, more power, more breakthrough. It means fasting from striving, fear, and the orphan mindset that says you have to earn what grace already gave, or that you have to earn what you already have. When Jesus said his disciples would fast when he was no longer with them, he wasn't pointing to a religious ritual fasting. He was saying that once they could no longer see him with their eyes, they would learn to believe without seeing. They would fast from unbelief and live by faith. This kind only comes out by prayer and fasting, by prayer that agrees with truth, by fasting unbelief until all that remains is faith. When you fast unbelief, you stop feeding the lie that says you're still in bondage. You stop striving and start resting in what Jesus already finished. All fasting is resting in the finished work of Jesus, humbling your flesh to believe what's already true and quit opposing it. And that's the moment freedom flows effortlessly, not because you earned it, but because you finally believed it. That's the real fast, the fast that ends the cycle, the fast that silences striving, the fast that says it's finished.